Hey everyone, and sorry about the train that went across and past. Welcome back to my channel. Anyway, this video, as you can see in the title, says starting up my Etsy store. I should also say again as well, because I already have an Etsy store, as you know, but I want to bring more stuff to my Etsy store. So yeah. I've had Etsy for I think since 2016 or 17. I don't really remember. I started my Etsy when I started doing my makeup, not my makeup course, when I started doing my like art school courses that I did for traditional art. But now, since like it's the new year and stuff, and since late last year, I started coming back to making YouTube videos again, and I started to do more Twitch streams again, and like, all that stuff again. Like, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna add more. Like, I already had this idea like last year sometime, like early in the year, but now I've definitely got more of a deal. On my Etsy store, I'm gonna be bringing a lot of things. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna make my own like spell candles. I'm also probably even gonna start selling resins things, and also maybe some of their acrylic pours and stuff too, and any other artworks as well. What's already on my Etsy store, as you can see right here, what's on my Etsy store is just my artworks, and some have almost sold, but it hasn't sold at, like, almost had a sale on them, but they haven't sold at all. So I want to work on my Etsy store to bring more stuff out that will enjoy. So I think at the start I'm gonna probably just do like, probably sell resin necklaces or like anything resin. I might maybe make a video of me doing resin art for the first time, because I think that'd be fun. I've got a resin kit coming soon, but it's taking a while. It said like the shipping might take 34 months. I mean, no, wait, whoa. I mean, 34 years. No. It will take probably 34 weeks. So it's gonna be like maybe a month or 2 months before I get it. So that's a little bit of a struggle. But once I get it, I'd probably maybe make a huge video of it, like how I did with the acrylic pour stuff, and talk about the acrylic pour before that. This is kind of like a slightly haul of just showing you what I'm going to be putting to my store and stuff. So anyway, this is the first one. You guys remember the acrylic pour I did? Well, the first one I did when I made that video, the very first one, well, this is it, and you guys know what it is, but something happened. It wasn't completely dry, and obviously had a lot of, this one had more paint on it than the other one. Look what happened. It has kind of fallen and sunken and pushed in and kind of created this like very textury kind of thing. And I'm like, wow. I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of made a nice textury thing, which is really nice. And but it didn't have to do that, but it did it anyway. So note to yourself, when using acrylic pour, one of the main two things with acrylic pour, first of all, it takes about 24 hours, sometimes like an hour or 24 hours to dry. So obviously if you're going to do it, I advise what I did, because I googled it like after when I made the video, put a hairdryer on a low setting and just gently make it dry naturally. So do dry it that way, and put it even underneath a heat lamp or something. So do that. Or if you want to dry it slowly, leave it in an area where it's probably going to get a little sunlight and stuff, so it can dry inside. And also main point to stop that from happening, put it flat. Simple as that. Just put it flat. And I suppose like the canvas is more bendy and stuff too. But anyway, enough of that. It's just a little update for what happened with that video. But anyway, so yeah. So I'll probably show you the supplies first. Actually no, I'll show you the candle first. So don't mind thinking, look, this is a test candle. I literally labeled test candle. By the way, when I made that video of me, the last video that you saw of me when I said like, oh, like what I got for Christmas and stuff. I totally forgot to, in my forgetful brain, I totally forgot to put a calendar that I got, which is like a witchy calendar in, that I got for this year. And I forgot to bring, like, show that I got a label maker for Boxing Day sales. And I'm like, oh my god, especially the label maker. Like, I was needing to get one because I knew that I was probably going to be using them a bit. But yeah, so I finally got a label maker. So I literally called this a test candle. So yeah, what I did, I used a jar. As you can see, this is the test candle. It even says it. So excuse it. It still has sticky residue on it, but it says test candle. It's not like filled up all the way, but I was using just leftover candle wax since I own a lot of candles. So pretty much, I was actually going for like a white with purple, but then the purple started bleeding into the white. So what I mean by pale candles, I was trying to figure out color because I just think what would work. So this jar is pretty much was like an olive jar. But then I changed, and then obviously I'd clean it out and stuff and use jars. As you probably don't know, but as witches, us witches, we really like to keep jars. So anyway, this is it, and yeah, it smells nice because I had smells from my previous candles and stuff, and they were scented. But anyway, so like, yeah, so I tried to do layering and it kind of failed, so it looks like a pink and purple jar. But this bell is technically meant to represent like success and financial support and stuff, but yeah. But anyway, so what I popped into it, so there's a hole in it because air bubbles kind of fucked it up a bit, but what I popped into it is rosemary and peppermint, and I also add some amethyst as well. And yeah, and that candle wick there, I don't judge me, but that candle wick fucked up. But that's pretty much just, as I said, hence why it's called test candle. I promise you, before I start selling these spell candles, like spell candles and stuff, I will sell not only big ones, I'll sell small ones and stuff too. Probably not tea light candles. But anyway, for these ones, I'm definitely going, since it's a failure pretty much, I'll see if it lights up as well later on. But yeah, it's just like herbs, and then through the layers I've popped the herbs and some of the amethyst in, so it kind of makes it look like also a secret kind of thing. I just use amethyst chips that I wasn't using before, and yeah, so yeah, so I'm excited because this is my first big candle I made, even though I didn't fill up all the way to the top because I was running out of spare candle wax and stuff, but this still works. So yeah, and I promise you, before I start selling them, I promise you the residue from this stickiness that the label is on will be off, obviously. But anyway, I'll show you the other things as well. I also want to show you this. I was getting quite crafty, but I don't think I would. I'll try to attempt to make my brooms and stuff. But anyway, I want to show you this. This is kind of like another show and tell. This is like mainly showing my Etsy store stuff, or what I prepared for my Etsy store, but also random shit as well. But mainly Etsy store stuff. I made this. So I got this broom, like from my witchy box that I got. I can't say the name of the witchy subscription box because it's really hard to pronounce, but it's like the traditional way it was selling. It was saying like Australia. I might pop it there, or like the label there or something, how to pronounce it. But anyway, this is the thing. So it was just like a plain altar brush, and maybe if you want, guys, I can easily do crafting videos and showing you how to make some witchy crafting things too. So what I did, there's more of the chips. One fell off, so I need to hot glue it back on. So I hot glue gun it, kind of attempted to make the pentacle with the two moons, and also that moon, there is a moon and another moon with a star there. Those two were repurposed from a old ring that old earring that my mum used to wear, but I was able to still use the other charms from that earring and use it as an earring, but these ones pretty much were broken and I couldn't fix it, so I repurposed them to be little decorations onto my brush. And this is going to go above my altar. because it's meant to be, usually a broom this small is like an altar brush, an altar broom. So this is going to go probably hanging up above my altar and be there all the time. But before I do that, I need to stick that last bit of amethyst that fell off recently and re-stick it back on. So yeah, but if you ever want me to do some arts and crafts of, like, say for instance making runes and stuff, or like attempting to make like a Ouija board or something, just let me know, because I'm happy to do that. I've got so many ideas happening for this channel soon, and I'm excited. I don't know why I'm sitting like this. I'm like a speeder. I'm hyper right now and it's warm. Why do I always make videos on like a warmish day and then I'm just like, I am warm? And sorry if my voice sounds a bit funny. I still haven't completely woken up yet. Even though it's like 12, nearly 1 now. But I haven't completely woken up yet. Anyway, so this is unrelated as well, but I just got a spare canvas. But it will be for a new video. So this is kind of like an update too. Yes. This is just like a thing that I'm going to do for another video project. Just like a speed art. So I'm like, just simple. I think it's like similar. It's like slightly bigger than an A4 canvas. It might be A4, but I don't think it is. But yeah, so that's gonna be safe there for now because I went shopping yesterday, hence why I got everything. This is another one. This is heavy that I'm gonna be probably using for probably trying out first. And if you want, I've got some air drying clay, and if you from Crayola, and if you want, I could. This tub is like heavy, like my god. I had this in my backpack yesterday, and we're like walking home, and I was able to still focus and stuff on it. But anyway, this is just pretty much like it's just air drying clay, and it's like the brown kind. But if you guys want, I could easily make another video like knowing the resin. But if you guys just let me know if you want to see some like air drying clay and using the air drying clay for the first time, I'll be happy with that. Like if you guys want. And also if I get really good with air drying clay, then I could probably sell some like figurines or something on my Etsty store. And also this, I got extra polymer clay. I've used polymer clay a bunch of times before, like a couple of times before, like I said you guys saw in my showing of art, if you guys saw me showing off my artwork, the like latest artwork that I did, I posted, I showed you Pistachio, which is my first ever polymer clay cat with moustache on there. So I can definitely, I needed some extras anyway, and this feels like it has more colors than the other one. And this was like $3, and you get like 12 pieces, and they're pretty long pieces. And so yeah, I'm thinking with these, I don't know, I've got an idea with polymer clay. That's another thing. If you guys want to see me do a video of polymer clay, let me know in the comments. But with the polymer clay, like I have done it before, and I've just got this idea to make like mushrooms, and create mushrooms as either little figurines or maybe turn them into necklaces or something. I don't know. I just got that idea. I'm sitting down low because my foot's gone numb. I really need to find a good spot to record. And yeah, that's my old TV. Yeah, and that's my old footstool and my my PlayStation VR headset. I still don't have a PS5, even though I pre-ordered one. But anyway, that's my VR headset that I use primarily for Beat Saber. This is so out of the ordinary. I said this is like a whatever video / mainly talking about my Etsy store. I don't know why I'm showing this video, but anyway, if another thing too, if you guys want, I do have a makeup channel, but I don't use it anymore. It's kind of, makeup channels are kind of like, it's a lot more effort to make a video on makeup channels to do and stuff. And then if you want, you have to do a voiceover, you do it in a speed way, and then you have to put okay music on, and it's just a lot of work. But if you guys want, I can definitely do some makeup if you want to, another thing to add. Then that can go more into my arts and crafts anyway, or it be in a playlist overall and be just saying like makeup, because I used to do makeup videos a lot. And if you guys want, I could do like speed of how to do makeup, or like maybe some makeup tutorials, I don't know. But anyway, I got this brand that says ℓικє, and this brand, I used to wear this brand of makeups when I was in high school, so that's a long time ago now. But it's probably been 11 to 12 years or so of not using this brand, and this is just the eyeshadow I got, and it's an Australian brand called ℓικє, and it's cruelty free, which makes me happy. And it's relatively cheap, but this was on sale. I wasn't going to get it, and it's got these really gorgeous colors. But yeah, that's why I said it quick. But yeah, let me know if you want to see me do some makeup, because I used to do a lot of makeup, and I rather, instead of just going back on my old channel to make that and just like kind of going to and from two different channels, I like, if you guys want, I can do makeup videos here instead. Makeup videos in here, like on here instead, and honestly I think that'd be better. And I got some candles from a brand called Dusk, and a candle holder, but it was like $3.50 for these taper candles, but then you bought 5 of them, they were $15. So, but those are just like my spell candles that I use a lot. So that's for me. And this in here, I'm not unwrapping these because I'll be unwrapping them eventually soon. This is just like another, like, you guys see my altar, and do you guys remember like seeing like my black candle, and my black candle was holding on a little like holder for it, and it was a glass holder. This is just like another one to have with it. So that's that, and that's from Dusk, and I love that. I also got this because I'm thinking eventually, because I'm going to start off with like some of my witchy stuff selling like primarily spell candles, and regardless if it has herbs or not, or just the crystals in it, primarily it's going to be spell candles. But eventually, when I start organizing it more and be able to afford more and stuff, and save up and afford more things and stuff, and maybe even like say, hey, like I've got a business, so I need to get government to help me to buy supplies. I don't know, my dad's gonna help me with that because I have fucking no idea. I decided to get some twine and purple, because purple is my favorite color and I think that will suit my brand. So just some simple nice twine that I got from a $2 store, and that I can use to, because I'm thinking of making like either witchy starter kits, or just witchy kits, like witch kits or witch like craft starter kits and stuff. So like that's when I can sell like some of the tea light candles I can make. I can start buying like crystals to be like sold, like to go in the box as well. I can put a couple of incense cones in, probably even like a resin necklace or a polymer necklace, clay necklace or something, and maybe like a few other things in a box. And I don't know, I feel like, I know a lot of people do it on Etsy, but I think I would do that too, because I think that would do really, really well. And I found an area where I can buy like postal boxes and stuff. Turns out Officeworks has a ton of that, so that will help with my Etsy store a lot. And